can transform Mars into an Earth-like planet.
How would you do that?
The fast way is drop thermonuclear weapons over the poles.
You're a supervillain!
Elon Musk's idea about nuking the poles of Mars in order to make it warmer.
Elon Musk, the founder of SpaceX, has announced that he intends to send a nuclear device to Mars in 2025. This shocking news has left many people wondering, why would anyone want to nuke Mars? What could be the purpose behind such a bold idea? So buckle up as we explore the science, reasoning, and potential effects of Musk's plan to nuke the Red Planet. Get ready for an exciting journey. Elon Musk is known for his bold ideas that often sound like they belong in a science fiction story. From reusable rockets to plans for a colony on Mars, he constantly pushes the limits of what we think is possible. However, his recent proposal to nuke the poles of Mars to help transform it into a habitable planet has left many people confused. Musk's main goal for Mars is straightforward yet ambitious. He wants to make humanity a multi-planetary species. Mars is his top choice for human settlement, but it has significant challenges. The planet is extremely cold and barren, with an atmosphere that is mostly carbon dioxide, CO2. Temperatures can drop as low as -80 degrees Fahrenheit, making survival without strong protection impossible. To tackle this problem, Musk suggests using nuclear explosions at the poles of Mars to release CO2 trapped in the ice caps. This would create a greenhouse effect, warming the planet and potentially making it more Earth-like. But is it really that simple? Let's take a closer look at the science behind this daring plan. Musk's idea is rooted in the science of terraforming, the process of transforming a planet's environment to make it more like Earth. But how exactly would nuking Mars help with this? Let's break it down. Elon Musk's plan involves detonating a nuclear device over Mars's polar ice caps, which would release frozen CO2 into the atmosphere. This would trigger a runaway greenhouse effect, trapping heat from the sun and warming the planet's surface. Liquid water, essential for making Mars habitable, could be created by detonating nuclear devices at high altitudes above the poles. This could create mini-suns that continuously heat the Martian surface, releasing energy through nuclear fusion. Let's discuss the risks involved in sending a nuclear device to Mars. As you can imagine, this plan comes with significant dangers. Martian ice caps have ice caps at their poles that accumulate ice during winter and lose ice during summer. Winters on Mars can get as cold as -220 degrees Fahrenheit, making molecules that are always gaseous on Earth freeze. About 1% of the volume of the Martian ice cap comes from deposits of frozen carbon dioxide, dry ice, that accumulate during winter at each pole. Scientists are particularly interested in the structure and makeup of Martian ice caps, with NASA space missions detecting frozen water at the Martian southern ice cap in the early 2000s. This could make parts of Mars unsafe or even uninhabitable for future human settlers. Additionally, if there are any native microbial life forms beneath the Martian surface, detonating a nuclear device could destroy them, raising serious ethical questions. Another challenge is the sheer scale of the project. To have a real impact on Mars's climate, it wouldn't be enough to set off just 1 or 2 nuclear explosions. You would need thousands of them over many years or even decades. This is a huge undertaking and raises questions about whether SpaceX or any government could commit the necessary resources for such a long-term project. Then, there's the political and international aspect. Launching nuclear weapons into space is highly controversial, and many countries might view it as a violation of international space treaties that prohibit the use of nuclear weapons in space. This could lead to global backlash and even sanctions against SpaceX or any government that supports Musk's plan. Finally, there's the risk of unintended consequences. What if the nuclear detonations cause geological or atmospheric changes that we didn't predict? What if the plan fails and leaves Mars even more desolate than before? These are all important questions that Musk and his team will need to address before moving forward with the mission. Elon Musk's plan to nuke Mars may not transform it into an Earth-like planet as he hopes. Retired NASA scientist Jim Green has proposed a magnetic shield between the planet and the Sun, which would trap more heat and warm its climate. This would enable Mars to start terraforming itself, increasing pressure and temperature. Elon Musk's plan to make his Mars mission a reality relies heavily on SpaceX's Starship, a fully reusable spacecraft designed to carry large loads to Mars. Starship is essential for Musk's goal of colonizing Mars. It will not only transport astronauts and supplies, but also deliver the nuclear devices needed to start the terraforming process. Starship is capable of carrying heavy payloads, making it ideal for this mission. However, delivering the nuclear devices is just one part of the challenge. The real difficulty lies in ensuring that these devices are safely transported across millions of miles of space and then detonated precisely at the right altitude above Mars's poles. Advanced guidance systems, possibly using artificial intelligence, would be necessary to ensure the detonations achieve the desired results. Timing is also crucial. The nuclear explosions would need to be carefully planned over several years or even decades to create a lasting warming effect on Mars. Monitoring the results and adjusting the plan as needed would require a significant effort from teams of scientists and engineers. While 2025 is the target date for the first nuclear detonation, it's clear that this project will take much longer to complete. But if there's one thing we've learned about Elon Musk, it's that he isn't afraid to take on long-term projects if they have the potential to change history. Many environmentalists and scientists are worried about the dangers of using nuclear weapons in space. They believe it could create a dangerous precedent and that the risks to the environment, both on Mars and Earth, are too high. They argue that we should focus on sustainable and non-destructive methods to terraform Mars, like building greenhouses or using artificial suns to warm the planet. On the other hand, some people see Musk's plan as a bold and necessary step for humanity's survival. They argue that we need to take risks if we want to expand beyond Earth, and the potential benefits, creating a new home for humanity, far outweigh these risks. There are also important political implications. Musk's plan might face opposition from governments around the world, especially those worried about the militarization of space. Additionally, there's the question of whether his plan violates international treaties like the Outer Space Treaty, which bans the use of nuclear weapons in space. Musk and his legal team will have to navigate a complex set of international laws and diplomatic issues if they want to proceed with this mission. As we approach 2025, the world will be watching closely to see if Elon Musk's daring plan to nuke Mars will actually happen. This project raises many questions along with its possibilities. Will it succeed in making Mars a habitable planet, or will it lead to disaster? For Musk, this effort is not just about Mars, it's about the future of humanity. He wants to show that we can go beyond our home planet and start a new chapter for our species in space. Whether you support Musk's plan or not, it certainly sparks curiosity and encourages us to think about what is possible. Will his nuclear plans signal the start of a new era in space exploration? Only time will tell. Thank you for watching this video.